Okay, turn it off, that'll do.
Okay.
Count these.
Everything all right?
Yeah, we're just going to count them.
Oh, hello, Sheila.
Hello, Jim.
I see the night shifts here again. That poor old photocopier. It's been working overtime these past few evenings.
Don't worry, it isn't coming out of your union funds. We've paid Mrs. Maguire for all the materials.
Rally to save McGuffey. What's all this about then, Sammy?
We're organising industrial action to protest against a case of victimisation.
I see.
Wear a pair of dark glasses and turn your jacket collars up, just to make it a bit more obvious.
What? You should do something useful instead of charging about after Pogo Patterson like a pair of silly big boys.
Like get involved in this silly rally you're planning.
Well, why not? Where's he gone? When you watching? That's it, have a go at me.
Hold up, everyone. Here comes Bamber Gascoigne. OK, fans, don't clap, just throw money. You're not that clever, you know, Jones. Dine's marks were nearly as good as yours. Yeah, well, don't get upset about it, Maguire, just because you're average.
What is it with you two? Oh, he's got the hump, because me and Julie are on the Save McGuffey Action Committee, and he's not.
Yeah, well, I told you before, I didn't want to get involved with that.
Oh, yeah. I remember, what was it? Busy trying to wreck the referendum? I heard about that. Scribbling on the votes. That's the right stroke of genius.
Yeah, well, considering it was my idea in the first place, what good ideas have you come up with lately?
Actually, if it hadn't been for Zammo, we wouldn't be able to photocopy the fighting issue for the magazine. Yeah, and it's a lot more than you've done so far.
So far? There's still time.
This is useless. Look, offer to stay behind and clear up afterwards, okay?
Any more water, anyone?
Yeah, I could do some more.
Oh, mind your feet.
You sure you've got enough room there?
Don't you think Havana's a bit ambitious?
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah, well, you need something striking to lead the march with.
Always going to be at the front, haven't you?
Yeah, well, just because mine's going to have a bit of class to it.
Oi, Picasso, it's the banner you're painting, not a work of art. You make sure you get that done by this afternoon.
Yeah, all right. I can handle it.
After you. Ah, Miss Mooney, could I have a word? I'm a bit concerned about this boy Jones.
Gordon?
I supervised N2's geography examination myself. And for a full 15 minutes at the end, he just sat staring out of the window.
But Gordon came top in geography.
Precisely. I had similar reports in from other teachers. Jones was always the first one to finish. So I checked all his results.
Which were very good.
Very good. On this evidence, he's an extremely bright boy. And yet all the reports I've had stress that he hardly ever seems to be paying any attention during lessons.
Yes, he does seem to make a point of appearing phlegmatic.
Is he a popular boy?
Very much so.
It's possible he may be prepared to sacrifice his academic potential in order to preserve that popularity. We'll have to look into it.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody in here? What's happening?
I should ask you that. Mooching around here on the sly.
No, I wasn't mooching around. I was looking for Claire.
Well, now you've found her.
Can I see you in private?
Look, what's it about? I'm busy with these placards.
That's what it's about. Don't you think you're in this deep enough already?
In what?
Suspended once, nearly expelled over the magazine. What are you trying to do? Give McCluskey enough evidence to boot you out for good?
I'm organising resistance against an unfair suspension.
Look, when this is all over, she'll want to know who's behind it. And it won't take long to come out with your name.
Do you think so?
Look, I saw how close you come to getting caught in the art room. And now all this. I mean, if I can find it, how long do you think it'll take for someone else to?
We'll be out of here soon.
So if you don't agree with us, just keep out of our way.
But I do agree.
But you're frightened to get involved.
I'm not frightened. I've got more sense than to line up behind a bunch of stupid girls.
Thanks. Well, as long as we know how you feel.
She'd have been all right if the others hadn't have been there.
Who, Christine, Suzanne, that lot?
Yeah, Ross has to act all Larry, and Claire thinks she has to be the same.
She can be like that as well, you know. Claire, I mean.
You can't tell her nothing, can you? I'll tell you something. I'm determined I ain't going to get their sweepstake money back. I'm going to find out who Pogo's girlfriend is, even if I have to follow him till Land's End.
Let's hope it isn't that far.
What?
Thank you all for being so prompt. I realise this is very short notice, and I'll try not to take up too much of your lunchtime. Briefly, I've called you together to tell you that for the past week I've been trying without much success to get in touch with Mr. McGuffey. I finally managed to contact him this morning. It seems that he's been away for a few days to think things over. Evidently, this period of reflection has allowed us both time to assess our differences more objectively. During a long telephone conversation, it became clear that I had judged him too hastily and in some respects wrongly. For his part, Mr. McGuffey seems to have arrived at a greater understanding of the reasons which caused me to suspend him.
All sounds very harmonious.
I wouldn't go quite that far, Mr. Smart. But I am happy to say that as a result of our conversation, I offered to reinstate Mr. McGuffey, and he has agreed to come back to Grange Hill.
Well, that's marvellous.
Yes, Mr. Hopwood, I'm sure that's good news for all those of you who've had to struggle along with his English classes.
I don't know, I quite enjoyed my little stint.
I think it's good news for all of us. Mr. McGuffey's a very popular man.
So everybody keeps telling me.
Don't wish to put a dampener on all the rejoicing. But I take it everybody has seen this little propaganda rag inciting the pupils of Grange Hill to march on the school tomorrow morning on Mr. McGuffey's behalf.
Yes, I think we've all seen it.
In that case, may I ask if your decision has in any way been influenced by this threat of action?
You're still new to this school, Mr. Smart. I do hope you'll come to know me better.
Does this mean you'll be making some sort of announcement to prevent the march on the school?
No, I think if I did that, those people concerned might make the same mistake as Mr. Smart. And I don't want anybody to think of me as someone who gives into force, any kind of force.
So you're just going to let the demonstration take its course?
Certainly. I'm positive it won't amount to more than a minor disturbance, and I think we ought to handle it as such.
Keep a low profile, you mean?
I will be taking the precaution of keeping the doors to the main building locked until we have things under control. But I think we should have as few teachers as possible patrolling the playground.
You mean, appear as though we'd all taken it in our stride sort of thing?
Absolutely. My idea is to have the marchers met at the gate and then diverted into an outside building, say, the gymnasium.
Brilliant. That'll really show this ragbag of a demonstration up for the insignificant waste of time it is. Nice one.
I'm so glad you approve, Mr. Smart.
can't be meeting her down here, surely.
Look out.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, Donna. I'm still working. We've got to get out of here. We've got to take the stuff back. You wouldn't finish in time. Look, I'll stay behind and finish it off.
This banner had better be worth the risk.
Don't worry. It'll set the whole tone of the demonstration.
Where is he?
Forget about it.
Oh, no. I don't believe it. How come nobody noticed it?
Oh, that's brilliant. That really does set off the tone of the demonstration.
Why didn't you stick to placards? Yeah. You always have to show off and go over the top, don't you?
One thing's for certain. Can't march beyond that.
Not as if it'd make much difference. We've just heard that the doors to the school building's locked.
Does that matter?
Of course it matters. The plan was to occupy the assembly hall.
Look, I'll get them doors open for you.
What, you got a key or something?
Nah, that's too simple for Jonah. He probably wants us to build a Trojan horse to get past the teachers on the school gates.
Don't be funny. Listen, you've already put the skids on the referendum, and you ain't going to spoil what's left of the rally. So just push off. Look, get the kids into the school playground, and I'll guarantee you get them doors open.
What have we got to lose?
Yeah, and you better not let us down this time.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Thanks.
We might as well dump that.
No. I think it might come in useful.
You know what this reminds me of? You ever see that film Zulu Dawn?
The beleaguered little garrison with just a handful of heroes waiting in the silence for the dreadful thump of the drums and the glint of the sun on the assegais.
Yeah, something like that.
Listen, answer when she calls your name.
Rachel Charles.
Yeah.
Jackie Benson.
Yeah.
Sharon Brophy.
Yeah.
Tracy Thomas.
Yeah.
Matthew Keogh.
Yeah.
Kate Smith.
Yeah.
John Cavanagh.
Yeah.
David Moore.
Yeah.
Ian Chard.
Yeah.
Alan Dixon.
Yeah.
Karen Headley.
Yeah.
Jane Emsley.
It's the waiting I can't stand, Carruthers.
Look behind you, Mr. Smart. Do you lot know what they're supposed to be doing?
Yours?
Yeah. You got room for two more?
Shouldn't you two be creeping around after Pogo?
All right, don't start. I mean, it was you who insisted on knowing his girlfriend's name.
What about a refund then?
50p.
And the others? They're all here.
All right, give us a chance.
Well, that should boost morale a bit more.
That should do it, I think.
Listen, before we let them into the gym, it's shoes off, right? I don't want my floor trampled by a bunch of heavy-booted degenerates.
If they ever show up, that is.
Hello, listen.
Right, that's that.
Ah, sounds of life out there.
Yes, I think an upstairs window will afford us a better view of the proceedings, don't you?
Yeah, they're coming this way, all right. We'll give the other two a shout.
Yeah.
Terry! Nick!
Well, what do we do? Link arms or something?
Thin red line, eh?
Somehow I don't think that's going to be necessary. I don't think we'll have too much trouble herding this lot into the corral.
Oh, no, the other gate! Don't panic, they can only get as far as the corner.
Wait!
I think restraint might be the best policy. They're in now.
It's like a military operation.
Yes, I'm afraid we've rather underestimated them.
We can't let them win.
Oh, I think we'll manage a draw. After all, we've yet to play our trump card.
Well, this is a surprise. Judging from your banners, I'd have expected cheers rather than silence.
But you're supposed to be suspended.
I was, until yesterday.
Does that mean you're back now?
That's right. Still no cheers?
What have we got to cheer about? We've done all this for nothing.
I don't understand you. I mean, you've got what you wanted. McGuffey's been brought back.
But the decision had nothing to do with us, though, did it?
Yeah, just like everything else in this place.
What about the referendum on flexi-time? That was your decision.
Oh, all right, flexi time. But what about school magazines, school uniforms, school meals, exam options? See, we just get told about these things as if they don't concern us.
And I thought you were just marching for me.
All right. So there were other things we wanted to protest about. But this hall is full of kids who all turned out for you because they thought you were different.
And all you can do is stand there and belittle us. You're just like all the others. All right, come on.
Suzanne, Claire, look, I know this was a genuine demonstration of support for me, and I'm very grateful. It's something I'll always remember.
I'd just like to say a few words before you disperse. Firstly, contrary to what you may feel, it is my belief that the matter of Mr. McGuffey's suspension is of no concern to anyone other than myself and Mr. McGuffey. However, with regard to your right to be consulted in the general running of the school, let me say this. I have been both surprised and impressed by the strength of today's demonstration and the organisation behind it. If in the future you can show yourselves capable of harnessing this sort of initiative and energy more constructively, then obviously I'll have to give serious thought to consulting you. So it's up to you. But remember, you've made your point, and that point has been duly noted. Any further action of this type would be both unnecessary and extremely unwise. Understood?
Yeah. Well done. Well, I didn't think the banner was that good. You know what I mean.
Claire,
Yeah?
about the boiler room.
Forget it.
It's just I was worried.
Well, you would have been, wouldn't you? We're just a bunch of stupid girls.
Try to show concern, and what'd you get?
Oh, sorry. And what was I supposed to do? Pound my helpless little fist against your big manly chest?
So that's it then?
Looks like it.
I'm sorry we gave them their money back now.
Looks like we did that too soon and all.
A St. Mary's uniform.
Of course. We've been taking it for granted that she was from Grange Hill. We never stopped to think that she was from another school, did we?
He spotted us.